In this section for Introduction to Algebra, we're going to go over three properties: commutative property, associative property, and distributive property. Now, in these two, we're going to include addition and multiplication. So first off, we're going to go over commutative property. For commutative property, we're going to use the values A, B, C, where A is 2, B is 3, and C is 4. For the commutative property of addition, it says that A plus B is equal to B plus A. So that's what I mean by commutative property. So if I were to plug in the values for AB, 2 plus 3, and then for B plus A, it will be 3 plus 2. If we look at the left side, 2 plus 3 is 5. And then on the right side, 3 plus 2, also 5. So, when you have the same letters, A and B, now you can also have like up to 3 letters, up to 4 letters, or 5. And if it's addition, the order of it won't change the answer, as you can see. On the left side, it's A plus B, where A came first, 2 plus 3 equals 5. But then the order were switched, B plus A, where B came first, 3 plus 2, the answer was the same, 5. So, the order does not matter, as long as the value for A, the value for B, the value of other variables we used stay the same. For addition, then the answer will be the same. Now for multiplication, if it's A times B is equal to B times A. So using the same values, A times 3 should equal to 3 times 2. So if we look at the left side, 2 times 3, that is 6. On the right side, 3 times 2, that is also 6. So, for commutative property multiplication, as long as the values stay the same for A, B, or other variables used, and it's multiplying, then the answer should be the same regardless of the order. So on the left side, A came first, then B. On the right side, B came first, and then A, multiplying. So again, as long as the value stays the same for the variables, the answer should be the same regardless of the order. Next, we're going to talk about the associative property. So first, we're going to cover addition. So in addition, the associative property, it is the parenthesis of A plus B, then plus C, is equal to A plus parenthesis of B plus C. Or should I say, the sum of A plus B plus C is equal to A plus the sum of B plus C. So using the same values, A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, we're going to plug in the values. So 2 plus 3 in parentheses, and then plus 4. And then on the right side, 2 plus parentheses 3 plus 4. So we're going to work out the parentheses first. So 2 plus 3, that's 5. I bring down to plus 4. And on my right side, 2 plus 3 plus 4, that's 7. So on my left side, it's 5 plus 4, that's 9. 2 plus 7, that's also 9. You see how there are different numbers, but the answer is the same. So when it comes to associative property addition, the parenthesis on A plus B, different from the parenthesis of B plus C on the right side. It's okay as long as the value of the variable stays the same and it's all addition. So, again, the parenthesis on A plus B on the left side and the parenthesis of b plus c on the right side, it's okay as long as the values for a, b, c, or any other variables you use stay the same, and it's all adding. You should have the same answer on both sides. Now let's talk about multiplication. So we're going to do the multiplication of a times b times c equals to a times b times c. Alright, so again, we should have the same values for a, b, c. So I'm going to plug it in. 2 times 3 times 4 should equal to 2 times of 3 times 4. Now again, we're always going to do parentheses first. So 2 times 3, that's 6. I'm going to bring down to 4. Equal. Then here, 3 times 4, that's 12. And then I bring down to 2. Alright, so on the left side, 6 times 4, that's 24. 2 times 12, that's also 24. So, it's the same thing as addition. You see how the parenthesis on the left side is on A and B, and then the parenthesis on the right side is on B and C. So regardless where the parenthesis is, if the value stay the same for the variables, in this case A, B, C, it stay the same regardless where the parenthesis is, and everything is being multiplied. You see how there's multiplication everywhere? Then the answer should be the same, left side and right side. The last property, distributive property, is in this format where it's a times the sum of b plus c is equal to a times b plus a times c. So using the same values for a, b, c, I'm going to plug it in. 2 for A, 3 for B, and 4 for C. So here it's 2 times 3 plus 2 times 4. So if we were to work that out, okay, I'm going to work out on the left side. Inside the parenthesis, 3 plus 4, that's 7. So I'm going to bring that down, and I'm going to bring down to 2. Then I bring down everything else. So 2 times 3, that's 6, plus 2 times 4, that's 8. So on my left side, 2 times 7, that's 14. On my right side, 6 plus 8, that's also 14. So, distributive property, where the A was distributed to everything inside the parenthesis, so A times B plus A times C. Now, it doesn't mean I'm always going to be using A, B, or C all the time. Regardless of what variable you use, regardless of what letters you use, the process is the same. Anything that is in front of the parenthesis is distributed to everything that's inside, meaning multiply. So, if it's in this format, you should get the same answer if this was the format that you have. So A times the sum of B plus C should have the same answer as A times B plus A times C. So as you can see, all I worked out, we had the same answer on the left side and the right side as long as the values stay the same for all the variables. In review, with these three properties, I won't be saying the names all the time, but these are the properties you're going to be using continuously, whether if you notice it or not, throughout everything that you do in math, meaning that you're going to see this repeating. You're going to use this to help you out solving problems throughout this whole year of math and any other math classes that you take in the future, any problems that you will try to solve this year and in the future.